Okay, so we all have things that scare us in life. Some of us have things that shouldn't be scary, that scare us. I'm embarrassed to say this. Gremlins. Oh my god. So when I was very, very young, like not even 5, I saw not just the first Gremlins movie, I saw the second one. Back to back, I saw those. Yeah, turns out you shouldn't show those movies to a very small child with an overactive imagination. Terrified! That seems like an understatement to me. Like, just absolutely terrifying. I'm all grown up. I still get, like, creeped out just from, like, a picture of one. Like, even with the cute fuzzy one, or the, you know, evil, nasty, mean ones, they creep me out and make me very uncomfortable to this day. When I was living with my parents before I moved out of their house, if my family was in the living room and they were watching that movie, they would give me a heads up. They'd be like, hey, just so you know, we're watching Gremlins. And I literally could not go in the room. And I was an adult at the time. And I still could not go in the room because that movie scared the life out of me. I slept with a nightlight way longer than I should have. Because I was so scared. Like, I think I stopped sleeping with a nightlight when I was like 13, 14 years old. Because that movie scared the bejesus out of me. And, yeah. Wow. And I'm aware this is not a scary movie. Fully aware this is not a scary movie. That it's actually supposed to be a comedy. But I was just too young. And basically it's traumatized me. Because, like I said, I can't even see images without being, like, very uncomfortable. Gremlins is not supposed to be scary. At all. It's supposed to be a funny movie. And, yeah, I can't enjoy it because I watched it way too young. And it's very embarrassing when people are like, oh, what are you afraid of? And I'm like, Gremlins? And they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, I'm afraid of Gremlins, okay? And they're like, seriously? You know that's a comedy, right? And I'm like, yeah, it's not funny when you're a little kid, though. And they're like, I watched it as a kid. I'm like, yeah, how old were you? I'm like, because I wasn't even 5. I mean, I can laugh about it being something I'm afraid of because I can acknowledge that it is a funny thing to be afraid of. That doesn't make that fear any less of a fear. And I swear one day I'm going to conquer this fear because it's not exactly a difficult one to conquer. Because at some point, I am going to go watch those movies again. And I'm going to prove to myself they're not scary. But I do have an overactive imagination. So there's a good chance this won't work. And I will just not sleep for like a week or 2. It's an embarrassing thing that I'm afraid of. I don't lie when people ask me about things that I'm afraid of. Honesty has always been my policy. So, there you have it. Minx is terrified of Gremlins. If you've got a movie that's not scary, that scared you, leave it in the comments. I'd love to see what other movies have scared people that aren't meant to be scary. Until next week, don't forget to hit the subscribe, and I will have a new story next week for y'all. Bye!